Alright, what's up guys? My name is Ali Fusho, and as the title of the video says, this is gonna be all about Hiroshima. But this type of vlog, it's gonna be a bit different. So I took videos in Hiroshima, but I also want to like overlay because I don't like vlog like on site. So the first minute or two of this video is going to be me explaining how the video is going to be and how future videos will be. So if you end up liking this type of vlog type or this type of videos, yeah, please consider liking the video and actually subscribing to the channel. I used to be all about fitness, but turns out I enjoy photography and videography a lot more. I'm definitely not a pro, but I love doing it, and I guess that's the point of it. Anyway, so in the previous video I did a post about Matsuyama and Ehime, and at the end of that video I made a promise that I want to talk about the most amazing food that my wife and I had on the trip. It wasn't in Matsuyama, it wasn't in Hiroshima, it wasn't in Fukuoka, it was actually in between Matsuyama and Hiroshima. It was on the ferry that we took on the way to Hiroshima, and it was omurice of all things, because like that was the menu or the food selection of that ferry was very limited, but the omurice was freaking fantastic. Like, I'm not even joking, we ate a lot of good food in this trip. We were out in southern Japan area for like 9-10 days. The best thing was a freaking omurice. It was really good. So if you guys take that ferry ride from Matsuyama to Hiroshima, do not miss out on that omurice. It was the best thing I've had. Best omurice period, and best thing I've had in that entire trip. It was actually really crazy. But anyway, as I mentioned at the start, this video is going to be all about Hiroshima. Some snippets here and there, and in between some parts of the video, current me, will be back just to explain some stuff, just to give you some tips or suggestions or regrets that we had during the trip, so that hopefully when you do this, it's something that you guys can avoid, right? Or something that you can do better. You know what, let's just get for the video. I'm actually in the middle of Ikebukuro right now in Tokyo for the overhead shot. Or anyway, video start now. So when it comes to Hiroshima, one of the most famous things or the places to go would be this building that's all okonomiyaki. Specifically Hiroshima okonomiyaki. It was pretty packed. Honestly, I was really excited about this place because all the videos that I saw of this place, it looked really fun. It looked very high energy, just, you know, good vibes all around. And it was fun. It looked fun. But because of how busy it was, and obviously 95% of the people there were tourists, and again, I'm part of that 95%, but it just ruined the fun because it didn't feel like something that's unique to Hiroshima anymore. Like, it just felt like another crowded area full of tourists. And again, I'm a tourist. I mean, I live in Tokyo. I live in Japan. I live in Tokyo, but so I'm a tourist of Hiroshima. But the fun was just not there. It was there, and then it immediately disappeared. So I think I wouldn't suggest to go to this place. Unfortunately, it wasn't that good to begin with. I mean, it wasn't terrible, far from terrible, but the vibes could not carry it at all. It's just, I wouldn't recommend it at all. That's the sad truth about it. So just skip on the okonomiyaki. We've tried another place with okonomiyaki that's not in that building. It still was very mid. Unfortunately, Hiroshima, I have to go with Osaka okonomiyaki. that's it. That's it. So if you want okonomiyaki, go to Osaka instead. He might eat it.
The box made a sound.
So it's an O-mi-ku-ji, but ironically, in the middle of nowhere, it's a vending style, unlike the others, which is manual style. So we just put 100 yen there. Where's the 100 yen? Okay, let's see if anything's gonna get out. Oh. Okay. Okay, you don't look good.
It's about love.
Love?
Wait, Daikichi.
And focus. Daikichi? That means we got the best luck? Yeah, you're with me, so of course you're lucky. Okay, whatever you can translate.
A few moments later. "2,000 years later."
Basta we'll be happy this spring.
All of that?
And we'll have a smooth sailing marriage.
It said that?
Yeah.
Alright. Amazing that with all this nature and cool like shrine temple, that's not a temple. Anyway, amidst all this cool stuff, out of nowhere, a Mercedes-Benz. So when it comes to Miyajima, very similar to what I said about the Okonomiyaki building, avoid touristy areas, or like avoid very, very crowded or densely populated ones, because of course tourist areas have a great reason to go to, because if the sites are great, the food is great, etc. And the sites all around Miyajima were freaking fantastic. It was really, it felt like a theme park, but it wasn't a theme park. And one thing that we did, which happened to be one of the best things, is that we decided to opt out of the like this cable car area or thing, something like towards the peak of the mountain or peak of the island, because it was too busy. And in that process, we somewhat accidentally passed through very isolated areas. Barely anyone was there, and there were more deer than people in that part of the island. It was really fun. So it's something that, you know, that's the fun part of trips. You can't plan everything. Sometimes fun stuff just happen out of nowhere. So you don't. I suggest this to everyone. Sure, have a general like skeleton or blueprint of what you want to do in your trip. But if one thing goes off or two things go off, that's perfectly fine. You'll find something new. You find something different, and you're gonna have fun either way. So that's something that I want to mention. And before we left the island, we actually had some lemon beer, or I ordered a lemon beer. It was pretty good. It literally just tasted like beer with some lemonade. But I love beer. I love lemonade. Beer lemonade. Pretty good. Now, another thing that, you know, it's very obvious when it comes to the topic of Hiroshima, the bomb that happened decades ago. It's a very significant thing that happened, and that's a reason why a lot of people go there, because they want to see, you know, the history, the museums about it. And one thing I want to talk about about that topic is that people actually really respected like the demeanor that you're supposed to have when it comes to a very tragic incident. When they were like inside the museum itself or like outside, when there are like plaques everywhere, people were very respectful. It's not like, you know, people are like, hey, look, we're in Hiroshima, blah blah blah. Thankfully, people weren't like that. People were like the demeanor was nice. People were respecting the messages that were being across, like, you know, that wanted to be across, that this is a terrible thing that happened. Let's do our best to make sure that this never happens again. But in terms of the actual museum itself, the building, the contents, it makes you understand the gravity of what happened, but the amount of people that were there were also quite high. What do you expect? Again, it's a tourist area. Just try to go for a place go for a timing that is very not peak, like the opposite of peak. What's the opposite of peak? Bottom or lean. There we go. Lean hours, lean times. It did take away from the experience that it was really crowded when we went there, but it's still something that I highly recommend. So if your schedule only allows for you to go in the peak hours, go in the peak hours. It's still something that I highly recommend you do. Yeah, go and that's the video. I wanted to end this by saying that Hiroshima was actually a fantastic place to be. Everything was like, really good. Of course, the history behind it, amazing. I mean, not amazing. The history, it's just very... It's a prominent thing that happened in the world, and it's very important that people take the time to understand that it actually happened. And I guess that's it for another video. Next one, so the previous video was Matsuyama. Highly recommend you watch that if you like this type of videos. Thank you for watching until the very end. I'm pretty sure there's like 2 or 3 of you that watched to the very end, so thank you for that. But after this, the next upload is going to be about Fukuoka. And the video or the photo that I'm going to show you right now is the favorite thing that we ate in Fukuoka. And it's going to be a big surprise because it was a surprise for us as well. Alright, that's about it. See you guys in the next video.